I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. I solved that with my Pro 2 color-coded chart. It tells you when to get out. It tells you when to get in. Tells you what to add, not to add. Specifically, when do I get out? It tells you that. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Get your 10-day free trial of my Pro 2 color-coded chart and a membership. When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
And welcome to Phil's Gang Radio Show. Hope you had a great weekend. Market is again down another 656 points. You remember, I think it was Thursday, we were down over 1,020 points. The market's having great difficulty. As I said and predicted back in January of 2018, it was the end of this rally. It would take time. I said take a year or more before this market would crash. But everyone is chasing the same few stocks. They've been doing that now since 2013. 6 stocks called the FANG stocks. Everybody's chasing those stocks. Everyone believes if they're in Apple, if they're in Microsoft, they're in Facebook, Netflix, or even go outside the FANG stocks, Tesla, any of these stocks, they're going to be just fine because those stocks will never come down again. They're just going to keep going up. That's what they think. And more people keep getting into these what we call stay-at-home stocks. Recently, you have CRM, Salesforce.com, Zoom. And then you have, of course, DoSign, I can't pronounce it. DoSign, I think it's called. Anyway, symbol DOCU. DocuSign, thank you, DocuSign. So what is it? Did these come to an end? Yes, they all at some point have to come to an end. Nobody ever believed in the tech.com days that was going to come to an end. They say the same thing. Oh, don't worry. It's different this time. But it's never different. It's always the same thing. You get too few stocks, and you get all the money chasing those too few stocks. There becomes this excitement. People go crazy. And 2 weeks ago, I said, I never think anything like this. I've been on this earth 74 years in this business, almost 50 years. I've never seen anything this crazy. People just buy these stocks and don't think anything about it. And they're going to get hurt. And they're going to get killed. There's no such thing as fundamentals anymore with a company. People don't care about profits. You don't need profits. When they started quantitative easing in 2008, there's no such. That was the day they said you don't need profits anymore to make your stock go up. You don't have to work hard. You don't need to improve top line sales. You don't have to come up with a great product. You don't have to compete with the other guy. Here, the Fed said, we'll just give you money free. And what you do is you can bypass all that nonsense called profits. All you have to do is just keep reducing the amount of shares your company has outstanding. So every time your earnings are terrible, now we know you came off a crash here in 2008. It's going to take a long time for you to rebuild your company. So it's maybe 5 years before you make profits, but we're going to bypass that for you so you can make profits and you can get your stock up without profits. Now think about what they said to them. The market crashed, all these companies, and they said, don't worry. We can get your stock back up. It was at 100. Now your stock's down to $10. We can get it back up to 100 without having any profits this time. We'll shortcut it. We'll just shortcut it. We'll print money, give it to you, no cost, you the CEO, and all you do is go in and buy your outstanding stocks and keep reducing the number of shares you have outstanding. So when the earnings come up, and your earnings went from, say, 5% down to 2%, all you have to do will give you plenty of money for you to go in and drop the amount of shares you have so that the 2% in earnings will give you a profit, will give you a move in the stock price without having profit. And that's what they've been doing till today. The stock market never recovered. The stock market has been financially engineered since 2008. The economy never recovered. The economy was propped up and continued to be propped up today with stimulus. This stupid thing called stimulus. And stimulus is going to destroy the economy. Stimulus does not fix economies. Oh, and by the way, they keep on pointing to the stock market since 2008 and say, see, no, that's the stock market now. See the stock? No, that's the economy. When the stock market goes up, that's telling you the economy is strong. So watch the stock market. And then the CEO, again, his earnings would come out, his quarterly earnings. Oh, my God, the stock was going to go down $3, $4 a share. Instead, he could make it go up $3, $4 a share, even $10 a share. He would just simply reduce the number of shares he had outstanding. So if earnings dropped from $10 down to $2, he would drop the shares enough so that $2 would boost his stock price up to the sky. This is the fraud that's been going on. But the amount of money that was made in this rally is like never before. Never before. And then the government comes in, and they think this is a great idea. Let's keep printing money. So you guys keep, you Treasury, our Federal Reserve, you keep printing money and then keep buying treasuries. Keep buying treasuries so we keep those interest rates going down. Get those interest rates all the way down so you can keep loaning money to CEOs at zero. I mean, can you imagine people in Congress going for this? You would think people in Congress would shut down the Federal Reserve. Because, in fact, this was a felony. That's right. Stock buybacks were a felony. It was only Reagan who stopped it from being a felony, temporarily that is, because when he took over, he had his problems with the economy, and he said, well, this will at least stimulate it a little bit, get it going, and then we'll stop. Well, they never stopped. So what was a felony, stock buybacks, was now the new norm. Prosperity without profits. But at some point, that's called inflation. They're inflating the price of stock. Oh, they lie and tell you inflation's only 2%. That's a bull-faced lie. Inflation right now is double digits. Just like the same lie they gave us with the unemployment numbers the other day. Our unemployment rate's 8%. Really? Go back and listen to some of the cuts of the president when he was candidate. What did he say? He said, this is a bunch of nonsense. How can the unemployment rate be 8%? He said. Unemployment rate's got to be 20, 30%. Remember that? Then something changed when he became president. And he agreed, well, now that I'm president, he said this, now that I'm president, it's got to be right. But what really gets me is this stimulus. They're going to do another stimulus, not to help the economy, because stimulus never helps the economy. It only creates an excitement for the stock market to go up. When people hear there's going to be another stimulus, they're going to print money, give $400 instead of $600, an extra unemployment check to people, they buy stocks. Well, this has got to be good. They're going to give more money. They're going to add $400 to a person's $365 unemployment check from the state. Wow. More when I get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Warning, Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60, 70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in the .com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. It tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days. philsgang.com. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Remember, please sign up for the gang. 10 days. It's free. You're going to, for the first time ever, you're going to know when to get out of a stock before it's too late. The software that I designed identifies when to get out. It will first turn yellow, giving you a warning. Then it'll turn red, meaning you should be out. Which you can make money by switching your position and shorting it. So easy. 10 days free. Learn how to do this. Don't you want to know for the first time how to get out of a stock in time or out of a market in time, how to do that? 99.99% of you will never be out of the stock market when it crashes. You won't. You should be enjoying a day like this. You should have already been out of your stocks. Like DocuSign, which is down about 25%. Zoom down 25%. All these stocks are down about an average of 25%. Even Apple, Microsoft. I mean, why do what you did with the .com days? Lose all your money. Why did you do it? The same thing with the housing and financial con. Lost all the money in your stock market, especially 401ks. You got killed. When there's an answer, there's an answer to it. It's easy. Just go to my site, philsgang.com, and sign up. Working Investor Program. You get my chart for 10 days. You get all the education. If you don't want to do anything, just during those 10 days at 2 o'clock every afternoon Eastern Time, we post our portfolio of stocks, and each stock we do a video telling you exactly what to do with that stock. There is nobody who does that for you for $39.95 a month. Nobody. Who takes their portfolio, does a video on each stock, and tells you exactly what to do. Why would they? They're not going to do that for you. Oh, today was amazing. Here we go again. More stimulus. Listen to this nonsense right here.
More stimulus is needed. I mean, the two problems the economy faces, the two big headwinds are, number one, obviously the pandemic.
Unbelievable. These guys, Robert Reich, the rest of them, failures. More stimulus. Keep printing more money. Destroy the money that we now have in our savings or CDs or in the market. Remember, every day the dollar gets crushed. The value of our dollar goes down because of the stimulus. Stimulus don't work. Remember a company called Solar? Solandra? The solar panels, rather? The Solandra? How'd that work out? $500 million. The government steps into the private sector and gives $500 million. How stupid. The government is too stupid to do that. The government should never be stepping in with this kind of stimulus, because they don't do anything right. Hell, you can go all the way back to Union Pacific, the Central Pacific, Northern Pacific, all failed. Why? Because the government, again, gave them money. Here, more stimulus. It was interesting. If you take any of those railroads, they all went broke within, 5, 10 years? Some of them broke 2-3 times. But a private investor at the same time built a railroad from St. Paul to Seattle using his own money. Do you know that railroad was in business up to 1970, almost 100 years, because he used his own money? You know what the difference is when you get government money? It's wasted. Do you know the railroads, the government were so stupid? Because remember, the government is stupid. It does nothing well. In the contracts with these railroads, they gave them an incentive. The more rail they laid, the more money they would make. How stupid. So instead of building a rail straight, they built it crooked. They built it all over the place. Because the more rail they laid, the more money they made. They're getting rich, screwing the taxpayers, building rail crooked instead of straight. Well, that's how the guy who built the railroad from St. Paul to Seattle was in business for almost 100 years, and yet all the other railroads went bankrupt over 5-6 years. You need private investors. That's what you need. Private investors. Not government. Same thing with the airlines. When the airlines first came out, the government had to get in it. We got to help. We need an airplane before anybody else. So the government picked this great expert. His name was Langley. They gave him all the money he wanted. After all, he was a genius. He had a degree from Harvard, from Yale, from Cambridge. So he built a houseboat. And he said, I'm going to take the airplane, put it on top of the houseboat, and I'm going to slide it off the houseboat, and I'll fly. This is the guy who's so smart, he's stupid. Harvard, Yale, Cambridge. So he builds his airplane. The government gives an unlimited amount of money. He flies it off the houseboat, goes right into the lake. He builds a second houseboat, builds another plane, puts it on top of the houseboat. Unlimited money, fully backed by government. Shoots it off the plane, off the houseboat, goes right into the lake again. That's it. He gave up. The New York Times reported it would take 1 million years, at least 1 million years to fly. No one's going to be able to figure out how to fly. Really? Well, 9 days later, after the article appeared, the Wright brothers, with just $2,000, flew the first plane. Within 5 years, they were selling planes to the government for World War I. So what's the difference? Government versus private. So to give us stimulus and to tell us the economy is turning around, it's getting better. But wait a minute, why are you giving more stimulus? You've been lying to us. It's not getting better. It's getting worse. But make money when it gets worse. And know when to get out. Join my gang
Want
free.
more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grain at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. they've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
philsgang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang Radio Show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang Social Media, keeping you connected.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And the volatility we've seen come back in over the past week is just a reflection of the fact that this is an uncertain environment as we go into the fall, but investors are going to be rewarded by staying invested.
Yeah, stay invested. You're going to be rewarded by staying invested. How were you rewarded? How'd that work out for you, staying invested in the .com? That work out pretty good for you? How did it work out for you in the housing and financial con? Staying invested. Did that work out for you pretty good too? It doesn't work that way. See, it works out for them. I mean, these people on the Fake Business News Network are incredible. They're shameless. They should have been telling people long ago to start rotating out of the tech stocks, out of the stay-at-home stocks. They're so overpriced, and they should have warned any people who know, anyone who knows nothing about investing. You're just getting in and you're chasing these stocks, these stay-at-home stocks. You're out of your mind. That's the best thing they could have done for them. What they should have said to them is you should be getting in the stocks that nobody wants. That's right, in good stocks that nobody wants. The ones that are on sale. It was over a month ago I got my members into CCL, Carnival Cruise. I got them into Norwegian. And here a day going down 500 points today, and those two stocks are going up again today because I got them rotating. I told them to rotate. We were in those stocks. We were in Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook. We're up 65% in Facebook. Netflix, we're up over 45%. 78% in Apple. But we're not stupid. It doesn't work like that. It just doesn't keep going up. And as I saw more and more new investors coming in, knew nothing about the business, they just start coming in, that's a sign. You know something's going to crack. And my color-coded chart is what works. It identifies for you when it is time to get out. It will turn red. It will tell you to get out. Sometimes the stock will drop and it stays green. It's just telling you it's a snapback. It's not yet ready to get out of. Wouldn't that be nice to know? Some stocks will drop 5-6%, but it doesn't turn red. Know what it's telling you? It's not yet ready to get out. It will snap back. It will go back up. Don't get out of it. The ones that turn red tell you not only to get out, but it identifies now's the time for you to reverse your position and make money as it goes down. How many of you ever made money in stocks that went down? Very few. Isn't that ridiculous? It's just as easy to make money in stocks going down as stocks going up. Matter of fact, you make more money in stocks going down than going up. In fact, stocks go down 10 times faster than they go up. All you have to do is push a button. Now, if you join my gang today, free for 10 days, every day at 2 o'clock in the Eastern Time, we will post our stocks, our portfolio, our gang members' portfolio of stocks. And we tell you with each stock on the video exactly what to do. How can you go wrong? And we tell you for the first 10 days, don't use real money. Just use a paper. Just paper. And just follow the instructions. What it tells you to do. You don't have to come to class. You don't have to do anything. Just follow the instructions. Can't you do that? Sure you can. All I ask you, if you help St. Jude, that's all. If you make money, just send a little money to St. Jude. That's all. But it works. You know, I get a kick out of these people on the Fake Business News networks, especially last week. The job numbers made me so upset. What a con job the job numbers were. 1.4 million new jobs on Friday. God, everybody was yelling and screaming and celebrating, and wow. I wish they're a bit more honest, more transparent, but they weren't. What are you, nuts? They're not going to be honest. 1.4 million jobs were created in August. Unemployment rate dropped from 10.2% to 8.4%. If you believe that, I got a bridge I'll sell you. First, there is a problem with the type of contribution of jobs. Oh, they're not going to bring that up, though. Example, Let's talk about the contribution. Of the 1.4 million jobs gained in August, they failed to mention the wrong kind of jobs led the total contribution of 1.4 million. Now, as we had the wrong jobs contributing to the 1.4 million. The leadership of jobs were wrong. See, the majority of the jobs supporting our economy, about 25 million, are low-paying service jobs. Bartenders, waiters, waitresses, transports, leisure, you know them all, entertainment, personal care, healthcare providers. 25 million jobs support our economy. These kind of jobs. Remember, we moved from a manufacturing-based economy to a service economy. So how many jobs did we get? Well, the total of service jobs that we got for August, we only got 15% were service jobs of the total 1.4 million. Do you understand what's going on? They're even outsourcing our service jobs. That's what leads our economy now. Service jobs, not manufacturing. So we had the wrong jobs. We only had 15% of the 1.4 million, 210,000 service jobs, as opposed to 1,190,000 manufacturing, construction, mining, and drilling. That's 85% of the 1.4 million jobs. Now, that'd be great. That'd be terrific if we had a manufacturing-based economy. Wouldn't that be great? But we don't. We don't have a goods-based economy, no more. We have a service-based economy. What double talk? But nobody talked about that. They were all too busy celebrating. We got the wrong kind of jobs. That's a serious divergence. When our economy is based on service jobs, low-paying service jobs, and we only got 210,000 of those, this is what we depend on now. Bartenders, waiters, waitresses, leisure, entertainment, personal care, healthcare providers. That's what our country now depends on. But instead, we got those stinky old manufacturing, construction, and mining and drilling jobs. 85% of those jobs last month in August were those kind of jobs. But that doesn't help us, because that's not our economy anymore. That ended in the 70s. What a bunch of double talk. What a bunch of double. They talk out of both sides of their face when it comes to this economy. You know, since Baby Bush took office, right up through Obama and now Trump, 4 million jobs have been offshored. And it's not just tech jobs leaving to go to China, to go to India. No more just tech, but now it's our service jobs. Wait a minute, that's our economy. We need service jobs. We got rid of our manufacturing, construction, and mining. Banking, for heaven's sake, 75% of our lending institutions, our investment banks, are now doing a task of third world countries. That's right, they're allocating their task to third world countries. 75% of our financing goes to India and other countries. What are you, nuts? Look, if you want to make money in the stock market, you got to follow the money, not the BS from these business shows. You got to start learning. Join my gang free for 10 days. You'll love it. It works.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market is still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call. 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Remember to subscribe to my Phil's Gang YouTube channel to get both my live and archived radio shows. Also, my free Phil's Take on the stock market. Also, sign up and get a free 10-day chart and membership trial. That's right. Anytime that you don't have to be a gang member, you want to know what my thoughts are on the stock market, just go to my YouTube channel and make sure you subscribe. So every time I put a new item in there, you'll get notified. It's free. Check it out. Also remember, please join myself October 23rd at the Sarasota Hyatt here in Sarasota, 7 to 9 p.m. and Larry Elder, Sebastian Gorka, and Charlie Kirk. we'll be giving a conservative summit. That's right. You don't want to miss it. Myself, Elder, Gorka, and Kirk. It's going to be fun, exciting, and you're going to learn a lot. That's at the Hyatt, 7 to 9 p.m. Make sure you get your tickets. It is selling out quickly. I'm not just saying that. It is. And you'll enjoy it, okay? Because it's going to be, I think that's a pretty good lineup. I really do. I think it's a great lineup. You're going to have fun, and you're going to learn quite a bit. So, again, sign up as quickly as you can because the tickets are going fast. I'm not just saying that. So one more time, October 23, Sarasota Hyatt, 7 to 9 p.m. And myself, Larry Elder, Gorka, and Kirk. Okay? And by the way, all the information, just go to my site, philsgang.com, and you got all the information, the pricing, and so forth. Okay? All right. So let's talk about what's going on now with this market. President Trump has put himself in a major problem. He's been driving the stock market as the economy. That's right. He's been calling this stock market the economy. But there's a big problem with that. And that wasn't his idea. That was Larry Kudlow's idea. That Kudlow felt as long as people thought it was the economy, keep making them think it's the economy, you'll get reelected. And he made a huge mistake. And here's the problem. Because most of the people aren't in the stock market. That's the problem. Most aren't in the stock market. Not a lot of people are. And so he's when he keeps talking about the stock market, he's got probably at least, just take the workforce, about 160 million people. 33% or 46% make less than $30,000 a year. They don't care about the stock market. Or let's put it this way, 67% of our workforce make less than $50,000. They don't care about the stock market. If they're in 401ks, they're not contributing to it. If you take our workforce, 160 million people, half don't even have a 401k. The other half that do can't afford to participate. So by pushing the market, a lot of the independent voter who he needs, he's got his base. And he's done a lot of terrific things. There's no question about it. I mean, he's done things that other presidents couldn't even dream of doing. But he made a huge mistake hawking the stock market every day. Because if this continues to go against him, the Democrats will slaughter him with it. And he'll lose. And he'll lose. And he shouldn't lose. He should have said to the folks, I'm going to work on the economy. I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing. I'm going to make sure I appoint all the judges. I'm going to make sure I'm going to try to bring the jobs back. All the things he talks about. That's great. That's terrific. And then he would say, as far as the stock market, don't worry about it. It'll take care of itself. If I take care of your jobs, getting you better jobs, if I take care of getting you better health care, if I take care of making sure that you can afford to go to college, the market will take care of itself. I don't care about the market. That'll take care of itself. But I got to care about you. I got to make sure that your CEO stops taking the money, the profits, and plowing it back into stock buybacks. I got to make sure no more will we give corporations tax cuts unless they guarantee they're not going to take that money and use it for stock buybacks, that they got to plow it back into business investment. I'm going to make sure that all these large companies are going to take their money and plow it into business investment, because that's how your standard of living goes up. I want your standard of living to go up. Never mind the stock market. The majority of you who I'm talking with tonight or today, you're not in the stock market. So I got your back. See, but by going the other way and listening to dopey Larry Kudlow, God, Larry Kudlow's a human. He's a nice guy. But no way should he be in a position to be anywhere near this president. He tells him what he wants to hear. So the president will lose if this market crashes, because he put everything on the market, all his chips, which no president should do. Now, as far as making money, I can't help him. He'll make enough money even when he leaves office. But for you, I'm concerned about every gang member. And I'm concerned about you people who aren't gang members. Especially if I can't reach you and make you think a little bit. All I'm asking is I'm going to help you if you help St. Jude. That's pretty easy. But I got to get to you and understand these stimulus packages are for one reason only. You're being hoodwinked. Stimulus packages do not help the economy. They do not. I don't care. You can give these folks, on top of their regular $365 unemployment check, give them another $400, $500. It doesn't help the economy. All it does is prop those people up. All the stimulus does is prop the economy up from failing even worse. It doesn't help the economy. Stimulus hurts the economy. Because like Obama, every bit of the stimulus he had, he doled out to the wrong areas of our economy. He made sure all the stimulus was going to go to his friends, governors, to people who were who were all caught up in this Green Deal, Salandra, the rest of them. Instead of taking that money and putting into small businesses, which is the backbone of our country, that creates our best jobs, he didn't do that. And most presidents, when they do stimulus, they do it for one reason. Because the excitement of the word, a stimulus is coming. We're going to give people another $400 check on top of their $365 unemployment check. They go, oh boy, the market's going to go up because of that. I got to buy stocks. Oh, and I'm going to buy only one of the 5 stocks. Google, Amazon, or Tesla, or whatever. That's what people do. That's what stimulus is. It doesn't stimulate the economy. It stimulates a person who's a dope to jump into the stock market when it's overvalued, and they start going to the FANG stocks. These got to be good. They keep going up. They never come down. Instead of going and doing what we did. We made money in those stocks. We were in all those stocks. But we also made sure that we rotated our money to stocks like Carnival Cruise Line. It's doing beautiful. The market's down 500 points and the stock's going up today. What's wrong with that? Also the airline stocks. We got some terrific values there. One I like a lot, American Airlines. Market's down 500 points and American Airlines is not going down. What does that mean? It means once American Airlines hit $10.74, it's now $13.65. And it just turned green. It's telling me that there's no more sellers in that stock. When the market's going down 500 points, it means there's no more sellers left in the stock. That means relative strength. That's a great opportunity. Why don't you join my gang tonight, free for 10 days, and why don't you follow us on American Airlines, for heaven's sakes? Another nice little airline that's going to do very well. Hawaiian Holdings, little Hawaiian airline. Same thing. Look it turned green. It's green. While the market's down 500 points, the stock's going up. That's called relative strength. Stop getting caught up in those tech stocks. You are going to get killed unless you are an expert and you know when to get out. Look, with my color-coded chart, it's free for 10 days. It tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. And best, when to make money when the market's going down. So easy. Join tonight. PhilsGang.com. Sign up for the Working Investor. See you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.